There's a massive problem that is being faced by every student, and the problem is since childhood we all have been told memorize this question, memorize that question, maintain discipline, speak confidently, achieve that thing in your life. But unfortunately, we haven't been taught how to achieve anything in our life, how to memorize any question, how to maintain discipline, how to speak confidently, how to memorize anything for a long time. It reminds me back then when I was in my school, I was in my class. My teacher asked me, Ali, have you memorized that question? I said to my teacher, ma'am, actually I had memorized that question, but I forgot it. But I promise I had memorized this question. She asked me, Ali, do you forget to eat food? I said to my teacher, no ma'am, I don't forget to eat food. Then she said to me, why the hell did you forget this answer? Sit down, silly boy, and this time make sure you don't forget the answer. I sat down. All of a sudden, I stood up and I asked another question to my teacher. Ma'am, why is it that? Why do we forget what we remember? And most importantly, how can we remember anything for a long time? Everyone had looked at me literally as if I had asked a very, very great question. And it was a great question indeed. Except my teacher. My teacher said to me, what? It was her reaction like, what? Should I teach you how to remember anything for a long time? Sit down, silly boy. Memorize this question. And don't say anything. Mind your own business. I felt miserable. However, I had this idea in my mind since that time. And now I am going to utilize that idea. Basically what I'm going to do is I am going to teach you all the things that you are not learning from your schools, from your colleges, and even from your universities, and yet they're extremely important for all of us. The amount of time you are going to spend on this channel, it's going to be worth it. Literally, it's going to be worth it, because it is not the problem of one or two students. It is the problem of every student in Pakistan. If you analyze the life of an average student in Pakistan, you will get to know that he goes to school, an average student in Pakistan goes to school from 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Then he comes back home at 2 o'clock. After coming back home, he has to go to madrasa. Then he goes to madrasa, then he goes to tuition, and he gets free from school's work at 7 o'clock. After having some time, he has to complete his tuition assignment, then he has to complete his school assignment. He is dependent on his school, and it would be very, very beneficial, and it wouldn't be a bad investment of time if he was learning something valuable from his school. But unfortunately, students are not learning something valuable from their school. In fact, they are just learning one thing, that how to cram any question. They are just cramming the information in their head. They are not utilizing any sort of information. They are not utilizing any piece of information that they are learning from their school, from their colleges, and from their universities. Our school is a prison. Many people find it prison because we are dependent on other. We cannot do whatever we want to do. That is the reason why Pakistan is not a successful country. Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most important thing. But unfortunately, the education system of Pakistan is bullshit. We are not learning anything practically. We are learning things theoretically. And by the way, there's a formula in math. It is very, very common. You must have memorized that formula, and it's what is the square root of a plus b. Where will we use this formula in your practical life? Is there any place where you can use that formula? Absolutely not. There isn't a place where you can use that formula. That is the reason why I am saying that there is no point of learning anything that has no value and that has no implementation in our life. I am going to end this video. I wish I could make this video for 10 minutes, for 20 minutes, because there's still that has to be discussed by all of us. But yeah, do me a favor, just share this video to a friend of yours who is in school, who is in college, who is at university, because that are the things that we all have to learn. as soon as possible. Otherwise, we will not have any sort of success in our life. It is not only important for all of us, but also it is important for our country. From now on, I am going to upload a quality content on this channel. You are going to learn all the things that you are not learning from your schools, colleges, and even from your universities. And they are very, very beneficial for you. In fact, they are the most important thing of your life.